Hello and welcome to Pratik Chess Videos.
Hey Tessens, today we're going to see a game between, who's our today? Today we are going to see Steinitz versus, yes, today we are going to see Steinitz versus Chigorin. Amazing battle. Brilliance demonstrated by Steinitz. Let's start the game. The game started E4. If I, bunch of theory, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5 is 6 is the main move, but in the game knight f6 was played. And now, wait a minute, why is this showing every time? Is a thing left? Oh, come on, now that's just nice. No, now that's just not so nice. So after knight f6, now you wanna take, but no. Wait, what? Yeah. What? There's a problem with the arrows. Am I right? Yes, there are. So yeah. After knight f6, you really attack this pawn, but now I play d3, just going for it. d6. Now I say you want a calm and peaceful game, then I don't allow you a calm and peaceful game because I want to win this game. So here, knight b d2 is the response everybody may be thinking of, but in the game c3 was played, which was the main move. Now g6, bishop g7 is the idea, and now knight b2 d2. Knight b d2 idea is that knight f1, knight e3, knight f1, knight g3, and short castle. This is the idea. So now bishop to g7 idea is short castle. Now knight to f1, knight to f1 idea here is to play knight e3. Wait, what? No, to play knight e3, to play knight g3, and everything we discussed. So short castle and now knight to g3. Knight goes to the king side, and sometimes there can be a prospect of attack. But this is a nice plan. But before it, one must not forget about, yes, sir, one must not forget about prophylaxis. So bishop to a4. Actually, I think it's prophylaxis against a6, but I don't see the point. But still, let's say it's prophylaxis against a6. And now d5, breaking the center. D into c4 is the idea. Our king is in the center, so we need to hurry and do something. So now queen to e2 and keeping it intact. And now I think knight g3 short castle will follow, or who knows. So queen to d6, and now bishop to b3. Bishop to b3. Well, what's the idea here? Wait a minute. What? Yeah. Now that's good. So bishop to b3. Now a into d5 and c4. Everything is coming. We just put pressure. No. That's not what I mean. We just put pressure on this guy right here. So now bishop to e6 and we overwrite. Yes, so now after bishop to e6 defending this pawn, everything looks good, but now knight d3 comes out of nowhere, defending the e4 with every piece, and now knight to d7. Knight to d7 idea is that knight c5, knight into b3 can come, and actually it's time to calculate a thing. So the thing is that, instead of knight d7, couldn't we just play something like d into e4, bishop into e6, queen into e6, d into e4, and then just play this position like we play. But now, well, now what's the catch? Here you may ask. Now I don't think there's a catch, but what's the problem actually? Yeah, this is equal. We can play this totally, and actually, it shows it slightly better for black. Totally, and here knight d7 was played. This does not uh, seem pretty good, and by the way, it's an inaccuracy. So where do I quote it? Yes. So yep, it's an inaccuracy. Very well. So now knight to g5. Now it may seem it's not in harmony with the principles of chess to keep the king in the center, but nah, just leave it for now. So now knight g5, knight into e6 is threatened. Now d4, and now short castle. Now short castle is kind of mid move because well here there are kind of options. So knight into e6, bishop to d2, and c4, everything can come. Yup. So I don't think that's quite a nice idea, but still it suffices. But now it's not castle, and now it's just not so good. So now knight c5, f4, idea f5, and everything. So now e into f4, bishop into f4, attacking d6. Now queen to e7. Now well, ideas bishop f6, h6, and everything. Now bishop to d2. Bishop to d2 idea. He has to defend this falling. Wait, what? His idea is to no. Idea is to defend this falling pawn. So now bishop to d2 seems very good, but uh, well, this was just a nice variation. Actually, actually, now the main suspense gets revealed. Here in the game, black never played the right move. Black played knight to e8, which was a wrong move. A totally wrong move. Yeah, so it deserves to be get boom, boom, and boom. Here we go. So yeah, this is the main line. And now after knight to e8, now knight to g3 comes with the idea of h4, h5. But still, after knight to e8, still we can do something. But nah, black played queen to d6, and then here in the game, very subtle detail, bishop to c2 was played. Bishop to c2. Now, idea is that c4, and then we gain the center and everything. So yes, now comes the catch for black. Now b6, and then now our move comes knight to g3, idea into d5, and then knight to e4. Now bishop to a6. Bishop to a6 is well pinning the d3 pawn and can later bring up problems for white. Alright. So after bishop to a6, short castle was played. Short castle. Here with the aim of rook d1, bishop b3, and so on and so forth. So now d into e4 we exchange. But again, your attack proves not so good. Well, now what is the catch again? Well, here the thing is that. Wait a minute. Yeah, so now what should we play? It's really heating up, you know? Yeah. So, well, now we should be 497. In knight to d7, split, then knight to e3, and then knight to c5. Let's go through. Bishop to c2, knight to e6, h4, knight e7, now threatening f5. Now h5, h into g6 is our idea, but now d5 comes. d5 idea is to break in the center, but now h into g6, f into g6, and now e into d5, knight into d5. Now exchanging everything quick. And now as it seems to short castle. So now bishop to b3, queen c6, queen e2. Now attacking the e5 pawn, and now black is not so forced, but he still plays bishop to b7 to calibrate his rook in attack. Knight into e5 is not successful against queen into g2. So now that's why bishop to e3 and king to h8. And yes, this may not be believable, but how do I put this? White is castling queen side. I mean, yeah. It's very shocking that white is castling king side, but the prospects of attack on the king side are way too much. Yeah, and we are not neglecting our safety here. So rook e8. Now just protecting, and now, well, you need to do something. You need to pause the video and think what is the brilliant move that shaped Steinitz attack. No, it's not a crazy sacrifice. It's just queen to f1, a brilliant move. So queen to f1 now idea is that, well, d4 and everything can come. Actually, idea is that when in the future this knight gets removed, the bishop is on g8, then we can sacrifice here, bring another queen and wreak havoc on the king side. So that's our idea, and that has actually happened. a5, d4, into d4, knight into d4, knight into bishop into d4, and now rook into d4. Amazing move. And now knight into d4, and now bishop into d4, and now it's just a mate. It's completely mate, but actually after knight into d4, he decided to end it the stylish way. Rook into h7 check. Oh my god, what a move! Just bamming on the h7 pawn. King into h7, queen to h1 check, doesn't even care. Queen to h6 might seem good, but bishop to h6 is equally nice. Now king to f6, queen h4 check, king f1, queen into d4 check. Now knock knock, who's there? Your mate. So now, because king f5, d4, and you're getting mated. Yes, sir. So this was the game. Well, quite a game, right? Yeah, I know. So, well, amazing game. You got it. So, yeah, this was the game. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and the bell icon. Thank you.